Hello, my name is Derek Day, and I'm here to speak to you about live performing. I have actually written an article for Music Connection entitled Mesmerizing an Audience. You could find it there by typing that exact thing, or go on my website, derekdaymusic.com, and find it there. Nevertheless, I am going to quickly summarize the 7 steps that I truly feel will help you put on the most memorable show for an audience member. Number 1, here and now. As soon as you wake up, take a deep breath. Look at the skin on your hands. Go outside and feel the wind on your face. Chew your food slower. Taste the taste. Understand that you're like this living thing walking around. You're here, you're right now. It's so important to know that you're alive. That's kind of why they call it a live show. Number 2 is theme. You're going to want to put on the type of show and dress the kind of way that represents you and your genre as close as possible. This will help your audience just kind of get you a little sooner. That way you could focus more on the sound or the tone that's happening on stage, at least for the first few songs. That way you could combobulate yourself to give a better performance. Number 3 is time and preparation. Of course you want your music to be as well rehearsed as possible, but also practice what you're going to do on stage during those rehearsals. It's going to feel really bizarre, but you want to know when to communicate with your band or when to communicate with the audience, what you're going to do during certain parts, which actually leads me to number 4. Be specific. What face are you going to make during that certain lyric? Who are you going to point at during that certain section? A lot of people are going to disagree and say that this sort of over preparation is kind of like a murderer of spontaneity, but to the contrary, it creates the space for improvisation. Number 5, improvise, the flip side to the preparation coin. This is playtime, this is fun time, this is the now, but you shouldn't do too much of it during your set. Sprinkle it here and there, make it special. It'll help you feel the now even more. It'll help the audience feel more present as well. Even though they may not know exactly where you tried something new, that undeniable moment of new and now will radiate through the room. Number 6 is observe, and it works on 2 levels. Level 1 is you have to kind of watch performers, big and small, and yourself. You have to watch the greats and see why they are so great. You have to watch the bands around the corner and see if they are great. See what speaks to you, what works and what doesn't. And of course you have to watch yourself. That's kind of grueling for me personally, but you kind of see all the things you don't want to do. The second level of observation while performing is observing right then and there while you're performing. Keep looking up. The whole point of a show is to invite people into your world. So don't be in your own world. Have everyone a part of your world. You're telling stories, for God's sake. Number 7, the final step is move. I'm gonna say it, okay? Performers have rights. Look, if you're in a supermarket and you're gyrating uncontrollably, maybe that's a little weird. But when you're on a stage with big old lights, or you're on the street with big old speakers, you have every right to shake a leg, run across the stage, give the audience something to do other than just hold their drink and stand up. Kind of surprise them with where you're going. It's more likely that they would move with you. Once everyone's moving, there's this undeniable kinetic energy that's just electric. It's gonna make that person feel like, man, I've been working 8 days a week. I'm gonna go back to that show. All I know is that show made me move. So there you have it. I'm Derek Day, and thank you so much to accordo.it. I'll see you guys next time.